Hello, welcome to day 9 of our adventure to the beach through minis. Day 9 out of 12. I think yesterday's was released in the new year, so we're into 2022, and here's hoping it has started wonderfully for you. Let's open up. Here comes day 9. Ta-da! This one is called Whitehaven Sand. Whitehaven Sand, and yes, there's a good amount of white. It's kind of on purpose. This one is named after a beach in Australia. Because hey, there's a lot of beaches in Australia. We gotta include them. And I purposely did this sort of similar, but not the same, to Shipwreck Beach. Okay, but you'll notice that the colors are slightly different, and the amount of colors are different because I wanted to talk about dye styles here. And I'm going to come back to that after we talk about the location for Whitehaven Sand. Okay, Whitehaven Beach. Let me show you. Here we go. Let me show you the inspiration photo. Here is the inspiration photo. You can see there's a lot of white sand and a little bit of blue and a little bit of like a sandy color. Okay, so it's because the beach is rather shallow here, and there's tons and tons of 98% silica white sand. When there's a lot of silica in it, it is white. Let me stop sharing for just a second. Did you know that in my previous life, before the kids and before the yarn store, I was a ceramic engineer at float glass manufacturing facilities, and we would take high silica sand, represented by the white here, and melt it and turn it into glass that might end up in your house or in your car. I won't go into it further than that, but anyway, high silica sand was what was required. And the sand in this particular beach is very high silica, which is why it's so wet. All right, I will share a quick YouTube video. So this one. This one you might be able to hear. Look at that. It's just cool. So beautiful the water would be if it was visible. Stick with me here for a minute, please. It's only a minute long. Nice. It's in Queensland, not Australian or even close. Well, it's an island. I do believe it's on an island. You have to take a boat to get there. Nice, huh? And they show this resort that you can stay at and this gorgeous infinity pool. You know, I don't even know if I've ever been in a real infinity pool. I don't want to go. So I don't want to go. I mean, I've been in pools, but not in an infinity pool like that. Anyway, it's gorgeous. Okay, so stop sharing that. Okay, sound is good. Okay. So that's the inspiration, the white, shallow rivulets of water. They call it, I look up and I kind of think of it as creeks. I don't know if I would call it a creek where I'm from, but like the water is very shallow, and so you get all these beachy, sandy areas. But unfortunately, it means you need footwear because the sand, the white sand, can get super hot. So yeah, wear some good beach footwear if you go. So that's the inspiration for Whitehaven sand. Makes me think of it just like gorgeous, pure white sand with a little bit of water. And now I want to talk about like how it knits up. Okay, so I'll do this on purpose. All right, you'll notice that, now let me line up the blues. Okay, the blue are close, but not exactly the same. And then the tan or the brown is a little different, but it's more about the amounts because this one, Whitehaven sand, you'll notice it only has just a little bit of blue once in the round, and then down here you have that sandy color just once, and it's a large portion of white. Okay, so like that. And so you're going to have a small percentage of blue, and they're going to be more spaced out, and then the sandy color as well. Whereas this one, look, the blue is in here twice in the round, and the brown, which is a little bit more speckly, is also in there twice, and the white is much less. So when you look at it on the shelf, you can kind of maybe imagine how the two might knit up a little bit differently. And I'm going to show you a picture. Let me see if I can find. Yeah, here it is. I'm going to show you it knit up in my section 8 for section 9. Okay, here we go. So there's a picture. And at the top, you can see that is day 9, Whitehaven sand. Oh, you can see now. You can see 8 completed. Which you notice. I noticed the Odyssey shawl by Joji Locatelli uses this very similar or exactly the same kind of section to section 8. So if you like that, you could go for that shawl. And then and down here is the skirt sewing. But anyway, go back to day 6, Shipwreck Beach. And you'll notice the difference. You see how much more blue it is, and compared to the day 9 section up here. I mean, they look, the knitting patterns are a little bit different, but you can see how pooling either happens or doesn't happen, depending on how wide your project is, and the ratios of colors. So I'm going to show you, that's what the complete section looks like, the Eyelet little lineup. Okay. Okay, so I hope your 2022 is going fabulously. Mine will be too. And I'm excited to show you day 10 tomorrow. So check in with you then. Bye.